Hey guys, quick update. Hello. Kinda missed the last video deadline I made for myself, so I thought I would just quickly take a tour around the changes to the machine. Firstly, installed the new motors, the new closed loop motors, instead of these steppers, because 2 of the 3 steppers I had were burned out for some reason. Hope it's not happening to those 2. Have one left right there, and going to use that on a 4th axis I have coming up. I have some problems or some small issues with my config. Probably I can't get the one motor to run, but I can get the other one to run. I can get both motors running in PNC config by testing the motors. That works fine, but for some odd reason my old config with the machine does not work. So I don't really know what's up with that. And the spindle drive stopped working. It spit out a code 2, error 2, which it doesn't say. Oh, you can't see anything. Doesn't really say anything, but I have a forums page where it describes error 2 as being a parameter issue. It has essentially corrupted its own parameters, or it's self-checking at the startup, and the check came with an error. So the way to fix that is either by restarting it, which I have tried, didn't work. Then I have to reset the VFD and reload my parameters in. A bit annoying, a bit worrying that it does that. But I hope that's not a continuing issue. I've also begun working on the CNC lathe, the small Mazak lathe. Bought myself a new 7i76 and have begun wiring up all the connections. Instead of just wiring up the connections I had before, I really wanted to get more of the features of the machine running, like the spindle orient, the live motor option, coolant, tool setter, parts catcher. Basically get as many toys working as possible, because it is a really, I believe it's bought with almost all the options available, so that would be a bit foolish not to take advantage of. Even though I have removed the tool setter and the parts catcher is nothing more than a fun gimmick, I would still like to get them working. Also bought another 7i48 so that I plan to connect to the control panel instead of all these cables. Just have it go into a single Ethernet cable essentially. So that's the plan currently. So hopefully I get this machine up and running really soon, as well as getting the mill up and running a bit better, and of course getting it up and running with the VFD. Maybe get to tune some of the motors so it can run a bit faster. It's running pretty fast as it is right now compared to what I wanted to. It's a great speed, but I kind of want to have it a bit more with the acceleration a bit slower. So that's what's next with that. Looks a little better with that motor size, but it's still quite weird. This is just garbage. So, quick update. Kind of want to make a video every week, as much as I can, just to keep you guys along and just to show you what's up, because I think it's really interesting, and I know a lot of people think this is interesting as well. I watch a lot of these kinds of videos myself, so I'll be happy to provide to some others. Anyway, Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.